I woke up this morning to a horrible smell. A smell so bad, it literally dragged me out of my dreams just before the sun and moon were about to bow down to the Joseph in me. You see, this smell came from a clay pot. A clay pot cooking up the regrets and shame of my ancestors. And dear friends, believe me, there was nothing joyful about this morning, because I realized I was about to partake in the regrets and shame and any other pain buried in my name. But then it also came to my attention that that pot was still cooking. So what that meant is that I had two choices. You see, I could choose to wait in my room as this blackened shimmer starts to simmer, or I could get up on my feet and pour out so much living water on that flame it won't even be able to flicker. Of course I chose the latter. I'm done hiding behind the success of the former kingdoms of old who died with their success. So what if Africa once had the richest man on earth, their kids in Mansa, who would take a Musa biscuit as a privilege? Enough with all your scrimmaging. If Africa's a feeling, it's a feeling of pride. Only show humility to the king who is in the sky and rise from these ashes. The aftermath of a fire started with our own matches. And forget about the phoenix, cause this ain't Harry Potter. For there's nothing magical about a continent in flames. I am enraged by our lack of creativity, disturbed by our Western perception of prosperity. I am African, it doesn't matter if I'm black, cause it's a mindset, a feeling that most of us lack. And it's not because we're ignorant or in short supply of hope. It's because we're still staring into smoking mirrors that we all should have broke years ago. How far can we go? Shoot the eyes of the man who said the sky's the limit. Can you feel it? Baba, this is God engineering. Each one of you are proof I serve a God who is hearing the groans of my prayer, the hunger of my fast, my knees hitting the floor when this becomes too big of a task to carry on my own. I'm African to the bone. Cut me and the songs of my ancestors will flood these halls. Brothers, raise your fists. Sisters, raise your voice. It's about time we accept that we all made this choice. I dare you to blame the government. You put faith in another, but when they come into power, you still cry for another. My heart is for the Lord, but my mind is diverse. So when I say I'm not black, please do not take offense, for I am African first, human being second. Cause to know what I am, I must know where I'm from. So come, take my hand. Walk with me through this barren wasteland, this fictional Eden that saw Eve beg the snake to give her the fruit. That's the dark continent I've grown to call home, where we've blocked out the sun with our colossal greed, and dark clouds shed the tears of mothers in need. And I know that a prayer has to start from somewhere, but my charity is not enough to bring back the light. So I've lit up this Kolowoi with the flames of my words, and I can only hope that my people do the same.